Hey everyone. If you're like me and you're in Melbourne, and maybe wherever you are in the world right now, but there's a bit of a feeling of collective exhaustion and overwhelm. I know I'm feeling like that after the news that we've got 6 weeks in stage 4. So rather than do what I've been doing maybe the past couple of weeks, which is more to bring you some tools that to really help us, during this time. One of the things that I've noticed wearing a face mask is that particularly when I'm outside, I don't actually breathe very well. I'm breathing quite shallowly and almost like I can't take a breath. So, one of the great breath practices to use is a 3-part breath, which makes sure we get really into all parts of our lungs. And this is really good for our immunity. So, what I would suggest is to practice this for about 5 minutes a day. I've been doing that. I've been finding it really, really helpful. So, I'll show you how we do it. So, I'm sorry you can't see my belly right now, but what we really want to do is we start by breathing into our belly, then up into the rib cage, and then all the way up to the top part of our lungs, up to the collarbones, and then we come down. The collarbones come down, the rib cage starts to collapse, and then our navel comes back to spine. So I'll do it once, just right now. So breathe into our belly, rib cage, collarbones, exhale. Do it one more time. So it really helps expand our lungs, and it's great for vitality as well, which we really need right now. But it's also very calming for the nervous system, and it just helps us to really take a really good breath in as well as release that breath too. I found that breath particularly difficult at the start when I first started practicing this a couple of years ago. Couldn't really breathe in very well, so it might take you a while to work up to it. So just do your best and just keep expanding every day. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. The other thing I wanted to encourage is firstly just to work with your emotions. If they're coming up for you, to really honor that they're there, to asking yourself, really give yourself that compassion and to ask yourself how you can support yourself in that moment. It's not about ignoring or pushing our emotion away. Especially, I know when I feel anxiety, if I tend to push it away and really try and get rid of it, it actually can tend to make it actually a little bit worse. So I try to actually really honor it and welcome it and see what it needs in that moment. So you might like to try that. Another kinesiology tool that I love that I use is ESR, which is emotional stress release technique. And all that is it's holding, so you can't actually, I'll do it with these fingers here, you might be able to see a little better. It's just holding these points on the forehead, okay? You can also do it like this with a thumb and your 4 fingers, just like that. You can't see as well here, so I'm just going to do it that. And you can just breathe and breathe really deeply into your belly. And this actually really helps to relieve that emotional stress. So all you can just do is breathe, hold those points until you begin to start to feel a bit of a shift. The other one I really love working with is pericardium 6, PC6. It's just here. Okay, it's always hard to see on the camera where you're holding it best. Yeah, there. So it's right here. And this is a really great one as well for calming, and it's actually good for opening our heart too, and especially maybe when we're feeling a little bit sort of closed down and we're not really connecting with people, to make sure we sort of keep our heart open. But it's also good for, when we're feeling a bit panicked or anxious. So I love this point. I often, again, I've said this a few times, I hold points often when I'm meditating, and this is one I love too. Getting out in the daylight. We do have opportunity every day to get out in the daylight, and we really need to do that. Use that opportunity. We need it for the serotonin. That's the feel-good hormone that's released. So really get out in the day and just get a little bit of sunshine when there's sunshine around. If there's not, even just daylight, it's really, really helpful. movement. So again, we can exercise for an hour a day, but get out in that sunshine like I was mentioning. But also, if any of you have been in my workshops, and I can't really show you here during this short video, but using the body tapping technique or also the shaking technique that we've used, they're amazing at the moment, just to get the body and stagnation moving, especially if we're at home a lot more, we're not getting out. We really want to be able to keep that energy flowing, moving through our body so we don't feel stagnant. Another great thing to do, and also too, just shaking it out, is literally just shaking it out. Put on a really good track, shake the arms and the legs and get the whole body moving. Otherwise, you also just put on a great dance track, especially one that really lifts you up and helps you feel vibrant, and just dance around. That's also fantastic. I've been doing that a lot these last weeks, particularly on Fridays, which is also my cleaning my house day. I put on a good dance track and just kind of dance around, and it makes you feel really, really good. So maybe we'll be trying that technique on Monday this week. So I encourage you just to move. The other really good thing is lavender oil. I love, it's a really good one. I thought I had it there. Oops, it doesn't matter. Lavender oil is amazing. And I pulled a card for us, which I just thought was so beautiful, which is Soul Family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it all alone. So I think that's a really important message. I feel we sometimes can become a bit insular, and especially when we're feeling a bit down, we don't always reach out. So I think it's really important to know more than ever that there's always support there. There is Lifeline if you need help. Reach out to your community, reach out to me if you need it. I'm happy to have a phone call with anyone. And be there for your friends and family as best you can. I think that Are You Okay message at the moment is important really now more than ever. So please do reach out if you need to. I hope all those tools help. If there's anything I can do, as I said, please let me know. Write in the comments if you have any questions. I might also post just a written description of that 3-part breath as well, just to give you a hand if you need that. I always find it hard to teach it and speak at the same time. So hopefully you got the whole idea of that, but it's a really great one to do at the moment. So I wish you all the very, very best for this week, and I hope to connect with you all soon. Take care.